ആദ്യം തന്നെ നടി മാധവി ഇത്രയും കാലം എവിടെയായിരുന്നു? ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രേക്ഷകർക്കറിയാൻ വളരെയധികം ആകാംക്ഷയുണ്ട്. എവിടെയായിരുന്നു ഇത്രയും കാലം മാധവി?
You mean to say from the time I stopped acting till now? Okay. 1996 ലാണ് കല്യാണമായി. Then I moved to America and my husband, he owns 2 pharmaceutical companies. So I joined his company. I'm the vice president of both the companies. And we have 3 children, 3 daughters. And we've been living here for past 15 years. I'm busy being a wife, being a mother, and leading a peaceful and a happy life.
വളരെ ചെറിയ പ്രായത്തിലാണല്ലോ മാഡം സിനിമാ രംഗത്തോട്ട് വരുന്നത്. സിനിമാ ജീവിതത്തിൽ തുടക്കം കുറിച്ചതിനെ പറ്റി ഒന്ന് വിശദീകരിക്കാമോ?
I was a dancer before. I was dancing from the time I was 5 years old. And then when I was 13, one of the top directors from Telugu movie industry, his name is Dasari Narayan Rao. He saw me on stage and he said, that's the girl for his movie. It was a role of a 13-year-old, a very complicated role. And he approached my father, and my father came and asked me that there is a role and it's a top director, would you like to act? And I'm a Leo, I love challenges. So I said I knew nothing about acting. I didn't know what movies were. I mean, we watched movies, but I didn't know what acting was. I didn't know what movie making was. I said, well, it's a challenge, let's do it. So that was the starting, and before we completed that movie, I was signed up by all the top directors.
മലയാള സിനിമയിൽ എങ്ങനെയായിരുന്നു ആ എൻട്രി?
Entry Malayalam cinema, I was acting in Tamil movies, and my father told me that a movie was offered to me opposite Prem Nazir, then superstar, directed by Hariharan. I was very nervous because I didn't know a word of Malayalam. I told my father, I don't think I can do this movie because I don't know a word of Malayalam. It will be an honor working with Prem Nazir. So my father went and told Mr. Hariharan that Maadhavi is a little nervous, she doesn't know the language. Hariharan told my father, I want to talk to her. And my father said, fine. So Mr. Hariharan came home and he looked at me and he said, I have faith that you can do it. I want you to do this movie. And I felt so small. I said, here is a director, such a famous director. He has faith in me. I should be having faith in myself. It was a wonderful experience working with Mr. Prem Nazir. I learnt a lot. He was such a gentle and a kind and a soft-spoken soul. And after that, there was no stopping.
അന്നത്തെ ഒരു തിരക്കേറിയ നായിക എന്ന മാധവിയും ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ആ കുടുംബിനി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ബിസിനസ് വുമൺ എന്നുള്ള ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ മാധവിയും തമ്മിലുള്ള ഒരു ഡിഫറൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആ ഒരു വ്യത്യാസം?
അത്ര ഡിഫറൻസ് ഒന്നുമില്ല, പക്ഷേ ലൈഫ് ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആണ് ഇപ്പോൾ. When I was acting, it was total madness. I was working 20 hours a day. I was traveling a lot. Different roles, different movies, different languages, no time to rest, no time to eat, interact with so many people. But now it's totally different in a way. It's very peaceful. It's quiet, peaceful. There is no rush. I don't have to get up at 4 in the morning and go anywhere, Business is different. I travel a lot, meet new people, learn new things about business, our product.
മാഡം വളരെയധികം ജനപ്രീതി നേടിയ ഒരു സിനിമയാണ് ഒരു വടക്കൻ വീരഗാഥ, അതും MT ഹരിഹരൻ കോമ്പിനേഷനാണ്. അതിനെപ്പറ്റി ആ അന്നത്തെ അനുഭവങ്ങളെ പറ്റി ഒന്ന് പറയാമോ?
When they offered me ഒരു വടക്കൻ വീരഗാഥ, I didn't know anything about Uniyarcha. When I was signed for that movie, they just told me it is MT Vasudevan Nair, Hariharan and Mammootty, and you are playing the leading lady. But then the press made such a big issue out of it that, oh, she's playing Unni Archa, you know. And I realized that's when I thought, I said, who is this Unni Archa? Then I did my research on Unni Archa. Then I realized she was one of a very famous, you know, person. And what made it difficult was Ragini played that role before. And she played it so well that it stayed in people's mind, that everybody felt there's nobody else who can do Unni Archa better than what she had done. So Mr. Hariharan asked me, would you like to see that movie for you to have an idea about? And I said no, because I wanted to play Unni Archa according to my vision of Unni Archa, not what was already played. I didn't wanted any crutches. I didn't wanted to take Unni Archa from somebody's conception. I wanted it to be my own conception. I tried to understand how Unni Archa would have spoken, how she would have looked, how she would have carried herself, how she would have emoted. And I used to get up in the morning at 5 and go and practice Kalaripayattu because she was a warrior queen. I love martial arts. You know, I have done karate and taekwondo, so it was very easy to learn Kalaripayattu. It was very, very nice. It was so. After the movie is released and everybody said, oh, she did a good job, and I felt good because I worked so hard for that.
And Hariharan sir and MT, I mean, I guess Hariharan was very, at that point too, he was very supportive for you to enact that role out, I believe.
Oh, they all were.
Yeah.
Mr. MT Vasudevan Nair helped me understand the role, how, and Mr. Hari, because I don't know your culture.
Right.
You see, it's a Malayalam culture, the hair is different, the dressing is different. So they helped me, supported me a lot and helped me. That's what we are all one family. To create an epic, it takes everybody's effort, not just one person's effort. So I think if people liked Unni Archa, I should give the credit to Mr. Hariharan, Mr. MT Vasudevan Nair, to Mammootty, to my makeup and hairdressing people, and last to myself.
ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ പഴശ്ശിരാജ പോലത്തെ സിനിമകളൊക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനത്തെ റോളുകളൊക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ തിരിച്ച് സിനിമാ ജീവിതത്തിൽ സജീവമാകണമെന്ന് തോന്നിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ, തിരിച്ച് അഭിനയിക്കണമെന്ന് തോന്നിയിട്ടുണ്ടോ?
I miss acting, to tell you the truth. I do miss acting because it was a challenge doing different roles. You know, if you see the role in Oruvadakkan Veeragatha was totally different from Akashadootam. So I love those challenges. I love acting. You know, it was a passion for me. But so right now my concentration is on the kids. So they're young. You know, they need a foundation. They need my support. They need me. So acting again means being away from them, which is impossible at this point of time. When they're a little older maybe, but not right now.
ഒരു അഭിനേത്രി എന്നുള്ളതിനുപരി ഒരു നർത്തകിയായിരുന്നു എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നല്ലോ. ഇപ്പോഴും നൃത്തവും ഒക്കെ ആയിട്ട് എപ്പോഴും ഒരു ബന്ധമുണ്ടോ?
I danced from the time I was 5 years old till I got married. After I got married, you know, I stopped. But I teach my children, you know, a little bit, and they try to teach me back because the mother Maya teaching them is, you know, a teacher is different, but a mother teaching is. I teach them, that's it, but I'm not performing or practicing, but I love dancing. It's there, it's in there. You know, when I take up, it'll come back, right back to me. Yeah.
മാഡത്തിൻ്റെ ഫാമിലി പറ്റി ഒന്ന് പറയാമോ?
Mine was an arranged marriage. That's what I always wanted. I told my parents that you choose a person and I will get married to him. So it was my parents and my guru, who's Swami Rama, who chose my husband for me. I didn't know anything about him, how he looked, what he does, nothing. My teacher chose him for me, my parents agreed, so I got married to a total stranger. And I got to know him after we got married, so I fell in love with him after I got married. And we have 3 children, Tiffany Gaurika, and Priscilla Arpana, and Evelyn Divya. And right now, you know, I'm busy being a wife and a mother, and a businesswoman.
എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രേക്ഷകർക്ക് മലയാളം സിനിമയിൽ വീണ്ടും ആ പഴയ മാധവിയെ കാണാനുള്ള ഒരു അവസരം ഉണ്ടാകുമോ?
Most probably, I may, if it's a good role. Like I said, after my kids are a little older, I may do a role, because once an actress, always an actress, you know, and once a dancer, always a dancer. So it would be a wonderful feeling to act again. People have not stopped offering movies, you know. Still my father calls from India and say, oh, this producer called, he wants you to do a movie, and I say, no daddy, not right now, maybe later, not right now.
ഞങ്ങളുടെ പ്രേക്ഷകരോട് ഒരു രണ്ട് വാക്ക്.
I want to thank you, the people of Malayalam, for making me who I am. You had been so graceful and kind and wonderful to me. I enjoyed acting in Malayalam movies. I enjoyed working with great directors like Hariharan, Bharatan, Padmarajan. I had the opportunity to work with great actors like Mammootty and Mohanlal and Prem Nazir. Though I am a Telugu person, you have accepted me as one of your own, given me a lot of love, given me recognition, and I'll always be thankful to you. And I personally feel it's your blessings that gave me the best in my life, a wonderful husband, lovely children, a beautiful life. So hope your blessings remain with me always. Thank you.